Welcome back, everyone, for another episode of Quarantine Life here on GovsRadio.com. Thank you for tuning in to us each day, starting at 2 o'clock and going into God knows when. Today, 11 at night. That's a long one. Today, filling in for whoever was supposed to do it, the cast and crew of Limo Talk, Richie Zarelli, and of course, Bobby Inzarello. Inz 45.
Yeah,
You got to bit the O. Zarelli and Inzarello.
Got the I.
And so, boys, I would assume, as we were just talking about before we went to air, that Graz is definitely going to come in and never miss an opportunity to be on. Oh, look at this. And just as we said it, guess who's here?
Yeah, he saw the notification on Facebook, so he crashed into a pole and got on.
There he is, in the vehicle.
Fucking, I went to war just now.
You went to law?
War.
Gotcha.
War.
I was in shop. Holy shit. I was in ShopRite. Holy fuck.
Before I let you guys move forward, I'll tell you my quick experience today. I went to Stu Leonard's, and boy, are they packed to the rafters with food.
Really?
People weren't that bad, but Stu Leonard's has every piece of produce you could need. Small, stupid stuff not available, like Tostitos or...
Damn, no Tostitos?
Yeah, that's it. Forget it. They're done.
Oh.
But they pretty much, almost everything else there is ready to go. The meat stocked, the salad bar stocked, the hot area where everything is usually you can make it yourself.
Bronze, the hot area.
The hot area. They have prepackaged now, but everything is pretty much all set there. So if anyone needs their produce for Easter tomorrow and Passover this upcoming days, make sure you head over to Stu Leonard's of Farmingdale, or any Stu Leonard's. They have their own supply chain.
Mike?
So, yes.
Mike, if you would have called before you went, I would have gave you my list.
Ooh, shit. I should have got one from Richie since I can drop it off to his house.
Yeah, a little care package.
I could do the anti-grass.
We're going to chip in for a fruit basket. You ever see somebody throw fruit on your freaking stoop with a mask on? You're going to see it.
And run away?
Hot trot. Right to the car.
Mike,
No tip.
Bobby, where are you?
What?
You look very comfortable outside.
I'm in the villa.
Ooh.
I'm in my backyard.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
Nah, you look very comfortable.
Ooh.
I am. I'm right in front of my batting cage.
Nice.
There you go.
Nice.
All right, boys, I'll be back in a few.
Mike, we just went live, just so you know. Mike.
I know, we're all good. I checked it, and that's why I got to go.
Huh.
Yeah,
He heard you were on. He's gone.
Yeah. Graz is here.
Fuck you,
Okay.
Inz, already. You're starting your shit.
He was hoping for a few minutes without you. A few
And then you
minutes.
know what? Goodbye. I'm leaving. I'm going to shit
don't
show.
go.
I'm not going.
I know you're not.
You listen. It's your show. I can leave.
Oh, Bosey's back.
Bosey's on?
That's the Bosey photo.
Oh, there you go.
All I'm seeing is the Bosey picture.
Hey,
Bob, have you gone to the supermarket at all?
No, I haven't really.
Dude,
All I've
it's
gone is to like Rite Aid. I got myself a prescription the other day. That was it.
It's sick.
No, I haven't gone.
They got them going down one way in aisles. You're not allowed to go two ways.
Well, I've always been an advocate of one-way aisles. This way no one crosses my path. We're all going in the same direction, and if they sneeze, it doesn't hit me in the face. I like it.
I agree.
I don't want anybody looking at him. You stay in one-way lanes. I like it. Aisles, yes. This is the way of the future.
You weren't allowed in. Until people came out. That's what they're doing.
Well, that's what they did at Rite Aid when I was there the other day. I stood outside, and I'm going to the door and grabbing the door, and it's locked. And the guy stands there with a mask, and he's mumbling through it, and he's going, "Oh, you gotta be let in." I was like, "Huh?" He goes, "You gotta be let in." I go, "All right. When is that?" He goes, "When someone leaves." I was like, "Oh, okay." So it was like 6 people in front of me, and they were only letting 8 people in the store at a time.
Wow.
Where? What? Is that the supermarket?
No, this is Rite Aid.
Yeah, I did the same thing yesterday. They only allowed 10 people in the whole store.
Well, you live in a bigger neighborhood or a bigger Rite Aid than I do. They were only allowing 8 mine. Our quota was occupancy of these premises by more than 8 people is unlawful. It said right on the door. No, it didn't. I used to go to a diner, and it was called the Franklin Diner. It was on Franklin Avenue in Franklin Square, right across the street from Valley Caterers. And it was a real greasy spoon diner, a crappy diner. But we used to go there when we were wasted at like 2 o'clock in the morning. And this guy we used to call Schultz was the guy who used to cook our food. And he go, "What do you want? Hamburger? Hamburger? What do you want? Hamburger?" That's what he used to talk to you like. So, so we go in. He'd put the burger on the grill. He'd smash it down on one side, smash it down on the other, flip it on the bun, and hand it to you in less than a minute. And you'd be like, "That thing can't be cooked." And he goes, "That's not good. That thing is cooked. That's a good burger, good burger." And of course we eat it. And one day I'm sitting there and I'm getting like agita eating this freaking burger. And I look up and the sign says occupancy of these premises by more than 50 people is unlawful. And I says, "Hey, Schultz, occupancy of these premises by more than 10 people is unlikely." That's what your sign should read. He goes, "Why don't you go home?"
You get down to my store.
He goes, "Go home. Hamburger. I make a hamburger, you complain. You complain."
Is this considered socialism, what we're doing now? Standing online, waiting to be able to let into supermarkets and stuff?
Yeah.
It's a
That's
form of it,
socialism?
right?
It's social distancing.
They don't hold you back in a store in a socialist nation. No. They just tell you what you can buy and can't.
Where did he go?
Roz?
Roz dropped out.
That's all right. We're good. Anyway, so what have you been doing, Rich?
What have I been doing? I watched that Tiger King on Netflix.
What is that? I don't know anything about it.
Dude, you have to watch it. It is crazy. It is. You can't even believe this is a true story. It involves people from. Well, you can believe it because it involves people from Florida and Oklahoma.
Right.
That you can believe, but it's this insane story about this guy that owns like a zoo full of like all these tigers and stuff, and cats and stuff like that. And he breeds them and sells them and to all these places around the country. And then he gets in a war with this other lady, like this animal rights rescue lady.
Right, tigers shouldn't be in houses and stuff.
Yeah, like they. Well, she does, but it's the ironic thing is she does the same exact thing, except she does it under the guise that she's like protecting them. But
so she wants to get rid of her competition.
yes, exactly. And her husband, which she got rid of.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, her husband was like this wealthy, like super millionaire, and she ends up having like all his stuff transferred to her. She's like power of attorney. The guy disappears, and nobody knows what happened to him. And they all assume that she fed him to the lions. And she's like, and then there's like these other guys. I mean, you have to watch it. It's really good. But
I keep hearing about it, and I knew nothing about it because I don't do Netflix, and I don't really pay much attention to what goes on TV. So I was like, all right, one day someone will explain it to me, and here we are.
Yeah,
I have no clue. The whole story, I had no clue until just now.
What's that crazy?
And all I keep hearing about is this show.
Yeah.
What's the guy's name?
Tiger King.
Now, wait a minute. Did he get arrested?
Yes.
He was a big shot. He was on the stage with Britney Spears during the VH1 Awards in 2004 or something like that.
Yeah.
Correct,
Yeah,
Rich?
he's like a big shot, and he's this.
Did he grab the award away from her and tell her that it really belongs to Beyonce? No?
I don't know.
No, I don't think that happened.
Anybody? Bueller?
Anyone? No, that wasn't part of the show. But there's so many layers to this show. It's only 7 episodes, but it's like I watched the whole thing because I just could not turn it off. And I'm not like that. I don't watch like shows. I really don't. But now, I don't have much else to do. So
You're hooked.
yeah, I was hooked on it. I watched the whole thing yesterday. It was crazy.
How
See,
you
I'm
feeling
still
today?
watching. I'm still watching 60-year-old honeymooners reruns and 30-year-old Seinfeld reruns, and I still get surprised by some stuff.
What?
I still watch Seinfeld every night. I love it.
I love Seinfeld. Seinfeld's so awesome.
Mm.
That is the best show ever. It is.
I like Cheers.
Cheers is good, but it didn't have the great characters that Seinfeld had.
Yeah.
Those characters were just so perfect. There were some characters on Cheers that I wanted to throw through a wall, but I guess you were supposed to want to throw them through a wall because that's the kind of people you do meet in a bar. But Seinfeld, I loved every character.
Who didn't you like?
A lot of people annoy me. I did not like the waitress. I did not like her. I didn't find her funny. I didn't like her. I did not like
Rhea Perlman? Is that Rhea Perlman?
the one who's married to Danny DeVito. Yeah.
Yes.
I didn't find her funny. I found her annoying. I wanted to wipe the table with her, and she was just a bar rag. And I would never hire someone like her ever.
But we knew many of them.
Yeah, but I wouldn't hire them. I would let them drink till they fell apart and then tell them to go home. But the thing was, also, I did not like Diane. Hated her.
Yeah.
I hated her. And then I didn't like Kirstie Alley. I thought Ted Danson was really good on the show. I liked Frasier. Norm was cool. He was funny because he was a typical bar customer.
Right.
But the rest of them, I was like, please. The guy who played the hockey player that was Rhea Perlman's husband, that annoyed me. A lot of stuff on that show annoyed me. I just wasn't into it.
What about Coach? I love Coach.
Nothing
Coach
annoys
was
you?
awesome. And that's another thing. I was a big fan of his the first year when he was on the first few years. He was so good. And then the poor guy dies. And then they put Woody Harrelson in there. And Woody Harrelson's character was a moron. I was like, come on.
Yeah, he was all right.
He was like a real poor man's Ed Norton kind of bartender. And I was like, he wasn't really that good. I didn't think. I'm being very critical and people are going to tell me I'm totally wrong, but I just wasn't that into it. Rich, you jumping out the window? What are you doing?
I'm trying to get the glare off.
Glare? Where are you?
I'm in my room. I'm by the window.
Well, you got like a shade there? Is that what that is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm supporting my Yankees today.
They did good yesterday. The game they had on Channel 70 on Yes, they won. And the Mets are undefeated. The Mets are undefeated for the entire month of April.
I know, it's great.
Neither team has lost a game. And there's so many game-winning hits. I mean, it's amazing. Walk-offs. And the roster must have about 80 people on it because every day there's different people playing.
I love watching on Twitter. They've been showing a lot of old clips. I don't know why, but like people have been posting like old clips from the 70s and stuff. And what amazes me, what I see a lot, and you don't see in today's game, like they showed a clip of like a fly ball to Dave Parker out in right field, right when he's playing for the Expos, and he throws a P right to Gary Carter and nails a guy at the plate coming around from second. And I'm like, you don't see those plays in baseball anymore. You never see as good as these guys' arms are in the outfield. You never see somebody get thrown out at third or home ever.
I saw Bo Jackson throw a seat to third base today and get Gallagher out from the Yankees.
I saw that yesterday. That was a great.
He was on the back of his
heels.
You
see, this is what I'm talking about. Thanks to this wonderful pandemic, these players are back on the TV playing again.
Yeah.
Look at that.
I know. It's
Bo Jackson.
It's great to watch. Yeah, you watch Bo Jackson. I mean,
and Deion Sanders. Remember Deion Sanders was playing both sports.
I think Deion Sanders playing, I guess, both football and baseball on the same day has got to be one of the greatest athletic feats ever. I think that's
He's
great.
an amazing athlete. Amazing athlete, really.
You
to
see
do
him
that.
Now? He's got a gray beard going during the pandemic.
Dion?
Yeah. Yeah. He
Wow.
looks like, yeah, he's got this huge full gray beard going right now. He looks 20
He looks
years
old?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm surprised.
Yeah. Yeah. It's during
Neon
yesterday.
Dion.
Neon Dion. Prime time.
You remember what he did and Carlton Fisk got mad? No, it wasn't Carlton. Maybe it wasn't Carlton Fisk. I forgot who it was. He drew dollar signs. Yeah, it was Carlton Fisk. He drew dollar signs in the dirt at home plate when he was getting up to bat. And Carlton Fisk went at him.
Really?
Yeah, he's like, that's not what this is all about, my friend. Because he was saying stuff like, all I do is make money. All I do is make money. Just keep paying me. You know, he's playing. Because I think Carlton Fisk was getting on him like he was a real showboat kind of guy.
Right.
Of course he was. And he drew $2 signs in the ground like, shut up, Fisk. That's what I'm playing for. And Fisk went at him. I got to Google that.
I like Carlton Fisk.
So did I. I loved him.
Yeah. Now his grandson's playing, right?
Yeah, they checked the video on that. They just came back and they said the home run in 73 or 75 was a foul ball. So I don't know. They're playing it over.
Right,
So what have you found the best game that you've watched so far? All the games, or football, baseball, basketball? What's been the favorite one you watched so far?
For me?
Yeah.
I
Bobby,
can't tell you.
Bobby, you look like an undercover agent right now. Holy shit. With the sunglasses and the birds chirping in the background.
I'm in the woods.
Right. He's hiding out. He's like Pablo Escobar.
Don't put Bozy on. Don't.
I'm on a surveillance. But my
what are you
favorite
watching?
game-
Your neighbors? You getting naked or something?
My favorite games they show, and they show clips. My favorite games are the ones they show from 73, 76. And you know what the Mets, SNY has been putting on a lot of the Mets yearbook, the whole season rundown, like, you know, starting 1965, 66, 67. And you look at these young guys coming up like Cleon Jones, Tom Seaver, Ken Boswell, you know, all that stuff. And I'm like, wow, you know, that's when baseball was really, really great. And then you look at like some from the 80s, you know, when the Wilpon and Doubleday era started with the Mets and how much fun it was. The magic is back. The magic is real. Baseball like it ought to be, all that stuff. When they had slogans at Shea, and it was just fun. It's not like that anymore.
I think it could be like that if the
Well,
Mets.
But what I hope they do is they go back to doing stuff like that. It was a lot of fun. Banner Day at Shea. I forgot about Banner Day. Guys, people used to circle the field with the banners. They would judge the banners. It was cool. It was fun. You know?
I love Banner Day.
I did too, and I forgot I did. I forgot
You're
about
back, Mikey?
No, just checking in on you.
Oh, that's all right. We're good, Mike. Where are you? Fucking, what are you, waving to your in-laws?
Yeah, I got my in-laws out front of our house. We had to give them some shopping supplies. We don't want them going to the store, so we're doing the shopping for them.
Mike, I'm not working tonight for the first time in like 3 weeks. I want to get beer. Where
There you
should
go.
I go? Where should I go?
Any distributor right now is open, or what area are you going to be in? By your house?
Yeah, I'm around the area. I don't want to go to lithology. I don't know.
You could. They're doing. I don't know if they're open.
Go to Beverage on Motor.
Yeah. Grab some local stuff there.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a couple of
You
places.
drop a 12-pack off at your house?
There you go.
No.
How about
No.
Richie?
But I was going to get you guys beer. I was going to get you guys beer, and the next time I see you, I'll drop it off. It'll be stale.
Yeah, we'll get Richie some beer. He's gonna need it.
Rich, how you feeling, by the way?
Remember when Budweiser, or was it Coors? I forgot which one they were giving you beer and they had a born on date. Born
Yeah.
on,
Yeah.
you know? How
Coors Light.
ridiculous.
Coors Light.
And then the guys from Miller, they tried to, you know, I had the bar, so I used to watch what they would do. And the guys from Miller would come down and check the dates on the bottles down in my walk-in, and they'd say, "Oh, we got to freshen these babies up," and they would trade cases with me.
Huh.
And they would take the old beer out and put the new beer in.
They wouldn't charge you, right? They just
No charge. But then I realized what they were doing is the beer they took out of my place, they were probably sending to the local deli. They weren't throwing it out. They don't throw anything out.
My local deli actually has one of those big tubes of water that if you drop a quarter on the pedestal, you win a free 6-pack.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think get rid of the old
it
beer.
keeps going around and around and around.
No, it was one of those things where you drop it into the big tube of water and then it falls on a pedestal in the middle of the water. So
I got you. Yeah.
Yeah.
it's hard.
Hey,
It's
that's sanitary.
very hard.
Stick your fingers in that water and bless yourself.
Well, listen, just so you know, when they start up the season, I got a phone call into the ticket guy at Mets. He's still there. And we're going to get 20 tickets, and we're going to go on a Met trip.
Well, that's for 10 people because we got to sit one seat apart, right?
That's what well, what's funny is right now it's probably going to be 10, but I was going to wait until they allow 50 so we could all go.
I heard they're not giving money back to season ticket holders right now.
I heard that too.
Yeah, they might even transfer it over to the following year.
Yeah.
I heard they're trying to cut the guys' salaries.
They couldn't do it in April, so they're going to continue to see if they can save a little money here and there since no money is coming into the ballparks. It's going to be a tough one.
They're going to go to
Bobby,
7-inning games.
Bobby, you got a Cardinal in your backyard, I think.
I think I do. Where?
From St.
hear
Louis.
You
You're
hear?
going by the sound?
Yep, that's a Cardinal.
Are you that good?
That's a Cardinal.
What are you going to tell me? I got a yellow belly sapsucker here too?
She's not coming till later.
Yeah,
I asked you, Rich, how you feeling, Rich?
Tired. Just tired.
Better?
Not too bad. I'm doing all right. Just very tired and fatigue. Head's a little foggy, but other than that, I'm good. Look at this. We're getting up and walking around with Bobby.
Yeah, I walk around my yard a little. I had to stretch my legs a little bit. You know, I'm looking for the Cardinal.
So does Richie. He goes the same route all the time.
I do.
Graz is so good he can tell a Cardinal's tweet. So I got to find this Cardinal that he says I have.
That's a Cardinal.
Right.
It's
Like
right.
you know.
I'm telling you, that's a Cardinal.
How do you know it's a Cardinal?
Because I used to have one in the backyard, and that's how he used to tweet.
And then what? He left?
No, he's
Yeah.
my friend. He comes back all the time. He's my only friend.
What if your Cardinal was like multi-language? Like he spoke several bird languages. Want to see an old rake? Look at that, huh?
Nice.
This is what we've
Good
come
shit,
down to,
right?
broadcasting, showing old rakes.
Old rakes.
That's what we've come to.
We've been on the air too much lately.
I know. We're actually we're saturating the market here.
We're like
I know.
knock 'em dead. We're on every day.
Yeah, speaking of every day, all right?
Oh boy.
Every time I turn on now, every time I go on Facebook now, Grazade is somewhere.
That's
You
not
know?
true. That's not true.
Yeah?
I turn on. I got a notification that Dan Romano was on, and it says Dan Romano is on with Anthony Grazade.
He tags me on every single one, and then Bruno Capolo tags me.
It's a bad look.
It's a bit. I didn't ask for it.
Bad association.
Hold on, Bobby. Felix Vestuccia said hello. He says I did Banner Day in 1970. Mine said home is where the Mets are.
Nice.
Brian Gosselin's watching. Taz the residential artist says hello. Bosie's watching. Joan Krupiasha, Brian Gosselin. Taz says hello to everybody. Gina said sorry, April 12th, an after show for Tiger King. Gina Jimmy Coffin said, Rich, they are airing one more episode of Tiger King, I think, this weekend. Just so you know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
A little update from prison.
Did the wife kill him?
What's that?
They say the wife killed him.
What the guy? He doesn't have a
Joe
wife. The guy-
Joe Tiger.
No, the guy's
Joe
gay.
Tiger.
He doesn't have a wife. He's gay.
He's gay?
Yeah, he's gay. He's openly gay. He doesn't have a wife. He has
Like
a
you.
husband.
Like you.
Good one.
Graz
Real
just
good.
you set him up like that, he just reels him right out. Wow.
He's not-
You know what,
Not
Bob? I'm
bad.
leaving. I'll let you two talk, okay?
No. This is more fun. You just keep talking, Graz.
Right. Just
Just
keep
keep
those
burying
gems
yourself.
coming.
Just keep teeing them up.
Right.
All right. So, hey, everybody, you ever go to ins41.com? Is that still running, Bob?
Yes, it's still out there.
Go to
Yeah.
Blue Room 138 at Blue Room 138 on Twitter. Go to the work
Yes.
with Mike and
You'll
Pete.
see nothing.
What?
You'll see nothing on my Twitter.
Why you don't? You post?
I like things and mostly baseball stuff. That's about it. I don't really post much.
O'Toole, you have a website? O'Toole? Nah, I don't have a website.
Well, I think he left.
He did. He's waving to his in-laws.
Oh, that's
Holy
right.
shit, Bobby, that's a big cage.
It is, right? It's the whole backyard.
I might have to come there.
You put that together?
Yeah. You come here anytime. This cage has been here 15 years.
Wow.
Nice.
I put it up for my oldest son when he was about 14. And I've had it ever since. He's 30 now. So 16, yeah.
But Nick still uses it, right?
Yeah, Nick's in here all the time.
What's he doing? Now, is he a senior, Bob, or a junior?
He's a junior.
All right, so he
See
doesn't
this?
get screwed.
Look at this. See this here?
What is
The hole
what
in the
is that?
fence?
Oh, it's a hole in the fence.
The
Foul
net
ball?
pushed all the way back with the ball.
Nice.
It went right through.
Did your neighbor get pissed?
That's a proud moment.
Do you think I told him?
No.
Come on, answer me. Answer me. You think I
No.
told him?
No.
No way. Oh, and by the way, Nick is so, when this is where he hits from. Look, the water. Okay?
Right.
He leaves the water bottles on the ground, so I know he was there.
That's good.
I think you need to mow the lawn a little bit.
You're right. Well, you know what it is? I did the rest of the lawn, but I didn't get under the cage because I didn't pull the net up.
Yeah.
The rest of the lawn is cut.
Nice. Oh, so what are you
I
guys
got the
doing
net.
today? Well, never mind. Not you, Rich. What are you doing today, Bob?
Gonna do what I've been telling everybody I'm doing. Nothing. I'm doing nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Really?
There's nothing I can do.
I'm
Yeah,
going to
what
go
are
to
you gonna
Beverage King and get beer.
Well, that sounds like a big plan for a whole day, huh?
You know what's sad, Bob? We've done this. It's the second day of doing this show, and I've really lost. I have nothing to say. I'm like, where are you going? What are you doing today? Oh yeah, we're on a pandemic.
It's like talking to somebody on the phone. When you're in high school. What do you want to do? I don't know. What do you want to do? What do you want to do? What do you want to do? Want to do something? I don't know. What do you want to do? That's what we're doing. My shed broke. Who broke my shed?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, boy.
It's been so windy.
Well,
This wind is out of hand.
Yeah, I might have to go outside. I got to go outside today.
Yeah, I feel like I'm out at the nursing home and they let me out for some air. You want me? Hello, Mr. Inzarello? Do you want to sit on the patio next to the big plant? Come, I will take you out. Get a blanket. Put the blanket on your lap. and a scarf. It's 60 degrees up. Put the scarf on or you can't go out.
Mr. Anzarello, are you having any visitors?
Yeah. Guys, while we got you on right now, let's do a little field test on your vehicle. Put your blinkers on. Let's see if they're working.
My blinkers are working. It's a 2018. It's everything works still.
Oh, it's a new. Oh God, I don't have my modern conveniences like that.
You know how many thousand miles? You bet how many thousand miles I got on this thing right now, and I will buy you and your family dinner tomorrow.
How long have you had the car?
I've had the car this is my second year driving it.
You have about 25,000 miles on it, knowing you.
Hey! Hello, quarantine people!
150,000.
He puts up his picture. I like it.
Mikey
All
Mad Dog,
right.
a fan, talking
How
about
are
Mets
you?
baseball there, Mikey. Feeling good, feeling grand there.
Mad Dog, hold on 1 second. So, Bobby, one guess. It's a car service car. Take one guess. If you get me within 10,000, I'll buy the family dinner tomorrow.
Cost. So you use this for work?
Constantly.
You got about 35,000 on that.
Mad Dog, what do you think?
I say 87 there, Mikey.
Rich?
125.
And you work for me. 144,337 miles.
I was closer without going over.
I don't need any
Wait
dinner
a
there,
minute.
Mikey.
Go ahead.
You just said it's a 2018.
Yeah, I've been driving it for 2 years. 144,000. We average 72,000 miles a year.
Wow, you did that math quick.
Yeah,
You are good.
that was good.
Graz, tell me what kind of birds are in my yard now. Listen,
Cheap, you had it pre-produced there, Mikey.
can you tell by the shit on your windshield what kind of bird shit on your car?
No, I cannot.
He does the smell and
Dog,
sniff
you-
sketch.
Mad Dog, how are you?
Feeling good, feeling grand there, Mikey.
How's the barn?
Barn's intact.
Family okay?
Family's just fine. We're up here at the top of the Taconic there, Mikey.
Okay.
Top of the mechanic.
Top of the
I
Taconic.
miss you so much, Mad Dog.
Miss you too there, Mikey. Hard times nowadays. Hard times. Just got to stay away from the zombie apocalypse.
What are you guys doing up there? Do you get out at all?
Play Parcheesi there, Mikey.
Oh, jeez.
Parcheesi?
Parcheesi all day, all night, Mikey. I got a 8,000 piece puzzle. I got the horses I got to kind of tend to all the time anyway. I'm out there tending to the grapevines, making sure they're ready to go. Got that Mad Dog 800 wine, buddy.
Listen, it's March already. Actually, it's April, and we still haven't received our wine, Mad Dog.
Well, now I got to blame it on the virus, Mikey. Slow packages in the mail.
Coming with the stimulus.
Bob,
Yeah.
you got you got a question for Mad Dog?
Basically, I really want to know what he thinks the best thing we could do to get a baseball season going this year and how long a season it should be. What does he think? What do you think the timetable is here?
I got the recipe there, Mikey.
What do you got?
All right, 2 eggs, cup of flour, little bit of teaspoon of vanilla. Mend that all up there. You got to get some baking soda. And then you got to ship every player out to a separate island. Have them on a lakefront. Something to that effect there,
but
Mikey.
don't you think you can play a game like baseball without having to interfere with anybody's personal space? I mean, everybody's spaced out on the field as it is. If they don't sit next to each other in the dugout, that's fine.
What about those close plays at first, Mikey? They're coming right in there, hot.
What about the play at the plate? What about a play at the plate?
Yeah.
Now, once you run towards the base, they got to get out of your way.
So what do you do now with the umpires? So the umpire needs
What
to be
umpire?
right on top of the play. There's a play at the plate. The pitcher's backing up. Now you got 4 people in the same area, correct?
No, but they got the first base coach carries a can of Lysol and sprays everybody in the face after they pass each other.
That's right. It's like I run into a cloud of mist.
That's his job now.
So what do you think, Mad Dog? I'm saying everybody thinks July.
July sounds pretty good, but I think if we get everything going sooner than later, you might talk about a little, late May. I'm thinking late May, maybe, Mikey.
No, really?
Wait, Bob, you wouldn't take those. Now listen, they've paid a lot of money, and they've been with their families now for the last couple of months.
We're talking 6 weeks away, Mikey. 6
So now-
weeks.
Okay, so now would you take that whole league and sit them in like the WWE does? Everybody's at that performance center in Orlando. They get their temperature taken every day. Whoever's running a fever goes back to their hotel, because now you're not going to have, I don't think you're going to have double rooms, guys in double rooms anymore. Everybody's going to be in a single room. You know?
Yeah.
They're going to have to, do you think they'll take everybody and bring them to, they're saying the Bahamas.
They're going to play in the Bahamas?
Yeah. Yep. Right, Mad
What?
Dog?
That's
come
right. They're
on.
going to head out to Bermuda. No bugs, no nothing. Get out there and play beautiful games there, Mikey.
They're saying they want to take them to Bahamas.
Where did you
They
hear
want
this?
to, what's the word? Take all 30 teams, put them in one spot, hotels and everything else. and play baseball out there.
No, I never heard that. That's retarded.
Oh, that's one of the proposals right now. Mad Dog?
Everyone gets a boat,
I
Mikey.
think they should take them all. They should take them all over to Cooperstown, let them play at Dreams Park on a 60-foot field, and it'll be like home run derby, just like it's been all the last 2 years anyway.
That's right. Everyone plays by their knees. Everyone kneels at the plate and takes big hacks.
I got a little baseball trivia from 11 years ago today.
Go ahead.
What do we got?
Anybody remember what happened?
11 years ago today, Mikey.
2009?
Yankees, Mets.
Is that Castillo? Castillo drops the ball. Look at him go. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh, Mikey.
He drops the ball.
A-Rod hit that ball.
That's right. A-Rod hit the ball 11 years ago today.
I'll never forget that. That was K-Rod's first blown save with the Mets.
Yep.
He had not blown a save until that day. And after that day, he blew everything. He was like, the whole season fell apart right there.
Yep. I remember watching that.
Bosey's asking me if you should share the show. You always share the show, Bosey. Holy shit.
That was a crazy. I couldn't even believe that was happening when I watched.
Bosey, the acronym for us is ASS. Always share show. Always share show.
Always share show. You ass.
Always ABS. Always be sharing.
I think I like ass a little more there, Mikey.
I do too. Whichever one we like, we'll go with.
Ass it up.
Did you see anybody
up.
see the article on the new Mets owner?
Didn't he back out?
What happened? We dropped.
Robert Kraft. There's an article out there. Robert Kraft being the perfect new owner for the Mets.
Not a bad
I wouldn't
idea,
mind
Mikey.
that.
Seriously?
Yeah, it's out there.
Why would you mind that, Bob?
Well, he already owns a major franchise. What are we doing?
No, I'm saying I don't care that he owns the Patriots. If he makes it better than what the Wilpons have done for us, I'll take it in a minute.
Can you imagine?
Oh, believe me, I would take Marge's shot right now. But please.
I take Robert Kraft's stepbrother.
I mean,
What's his name?
you realize Fred Wilpon has now been a part owner of the Mets or a major owner of the Mets for 40 years?
Yeah. How many have we won in 40 years?
Wow.
One.
How many times have we made
And
it?
that was because they let Frank Cashin run the show.
How many times have we made it?
So the World Series 3 times.
3 times.
That's right, Mikey. 69, 86, 2015.
No, I mean under the Wilpons.
Ah, there you go, Mikey.
Under the Wilpons, we made it in
86,
86,
88.
86, 2000, and 2015.
Oh, that's right. Against the Yankees. The Subway Series, Mikey. Can't forget about that one.
Series. Roger Clemens throwing bats at Piazza.
I got to go pick up my cold cuts. I'll be right back.
All right.
Cold cuts.
Looks how I always picked up my cold cuts that way, Mikey. Top of the conic, people are just scrubby.
You don't want to smell that ham.
Smell it from a mile away there, Mikey.
Mad
smell
Dog,
that
when is the show on the air?
You don't want to smell his roast beef.
We've been doing shows from home, Mikey.
What time? When can we catch you? High heat?
Anytime, any day, on demand.
On demand. Okay.
You get the TiVo out, you get that tape it up, and you can watch it any day. You can watch it in reruns 24/7. It's like a Mad Dog marathon there, Mikey.
A Mad Dog marathon.
Love it. Love the idea.
That's good. Who doesn't like that? What about the Amish? What are they doing?
Living their
They don't
lives,
even know
Mikey.
what's happening.
No
They don't
idea.
even know anything's wrong.
Unless whether their oxen gets coronavirus, it doesn't really matter.
The oxen.
The oxen.
Can't till the fields. Can't pick the strawberries. What are you going to do there, Mikey?
Well, you know what? Would it be safe to take a buggy ride right now, like one of them Amish buggy rides?
As long as it's within the community, and Mikey, I think they'll quarantine people just like we quarantine people.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind taking a buggy ride right now. Drive to Lancaster, hop in Abe's buggy rides, and take a little trip along the outskirts of Route 30.
That's right. Swimming right by the Hershey plant, Mike.
By Hershey, go by Hershey, sure.
Watch the rides not swing around.
So you making any wine?
So I'm out there tilling the fields. I got my own oxen here I'm worried about. Got to plant some new ones. Got to get the old ones up there going, Mikey. Got to get the grapes formed. Got to trim the trees. Got to water the grass. Got to get the irrigation running. Got to get the horses out. Got to get their, get the good stuff out there. You know what I'm saying?
What are you planting?
Planting grapes, Mike. That's how we make wine.
Planting grapes. Anything else? No corn?
I got a little squash in the corner.
Squash. What do we do with squash? What do we do?
You whip it up and make a soup there, Mikey.
Squash soup. I don't think I've ever had that.
Mix in some other veggies. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I like mine a little caliente there, Mikey.
Caliente.
That's
hot.
correct.
So
Hot.
I like it really caliente.
Little
You know, it's funny,
cayenne.
my soup has to be really piping hot when I first start eating it.
Oh, I don't mean temperature, Mikey. I'm talking about spicy.
Oh, spicy hot. Okay. All right.
Little cayenne, little red pepper. Gotta get that ghost pepper as a little garnish.
Garnish. Nothing like a little garnish.
Ghost pepper garnish, baby.
Ghost pepper. Ooh, ghost pepper. That's hot.
That'll get the corona out.
Yeah. Yeah, that'll blow it out your doors.
Do you remember when you had Mike Francesca sing the Mets theme song?
We had my partner swing the theme song?
Yes, you did. It was a bet.
I bet I didn't remember it.
Yeah, you bet Francesca one day that if the Mets beat the Yankees in a Subway Series or something, that he would have to sing the Mets theme.
I gotta go back in the archive.
Yeah, we gotta look that one up. I know you're a Giant fan, so you don't really care.
I don't really care that, Mikey.
Who's your favorite Giant player of all time?
All time? Love me some Tiki Barbers. Also like my regular barber because I haven't had a haircut in 4 weeks there, Mikey.
I was talking to San Francisco Giants, your home team.
My home team, all time? Gotta think about it for a minute, Mikey.
Willie Mays? Willie McCovey?
I like Willie Mays Hayes there, Mikey.
Willie Mays Hayes.
Major League.
Love that movie.
Oh, it was on the other day.
You ever watch the sequels of that?
No, only the first one.
Not good. Lame. Sequels are never very good.
First one's always the best one.
I was watching Smokey and the Bandit the other day, so they had all three of them on. I didn't even know there were three. But they had the second one. What a bomb. What a bomb.
I didn't mind number 2. I didn't think 2 was that bad.
I wasn't close to the first one.
No, it wasn't close. But yeah, Dom DeVito at least. And he's fine.
Dom DeLuise.
Dom DeLuise. That's who it is. Dom DeVito.
But the third one didn't even have Burt Reynolds in it.
No, huh?
It had the guy who was the trucker. He became the bandit in that one.
Cletus.
Let's see. I think I might have found Francesa in my archives. Hold on. Let me see what I got here.
There you go. I love that theme.
We do a bit where I sing this theme song all day there, Mikey.
You left out the best part. Where's the
Well, that wasn't the intro to Mikey. That was Mikey trying to sing up the theme song.
Oh.
You can find some other things.
Good afternoon, everybody.
How are you today?
You making fun of me, man, Mikey?
A little bit.
It's a little patronizing there.
You know, Francesca, when you're doing that, Francesca was kind of cringing,
Of course he does. He cringes all day. That's how he goes to the bathroom. He's got to cringe. At the end of the day, he finally, after the show, just drops a log. That's how he works it through his bowels.
One time, he drinks Diet Coke like you wouldn't believe.
Binds him up, Mikey.
Yeah. Big Diet Coke guy.
He unscrews the cap, takes a sip, screws the cap back on, puts it down. 10 seconds later, he unscrews the cap, puts it back, takes another sip. I'm like, what the hell? Weird.
I got another one from the archives there, Mikey. Let me see what I can find here.
Advantage of having one of the two teams behind them losing every day, since Baltimore and Tampa are facing each other. But it's been a long time since we've seen this. At the end of the 2001 season, I remember the Red Sox, fading.
This is where I was trying to wake him up. I'm like, Mikey!
For a while, and then things fell apart.
Mikey, wake up, Mikey!
And, the Yankees took care of them pretty good, if I remember, in the end of that season. There was
This guy's talking forever. It's like Graz on the phone.
Another one at Yankee Stadium, which they just kind of walked.
It's like Charlie getting to the point.
Late season series have always been, pretty good and pretty meaningful, and it's just not the case finally for the first time in a long time. The only thing that
oh no, he's back.
He's back from his roast beef.
The Yankees have been, a little affected by left-handed pitchers lately, and they're going to
What's up?
two of them in this series. So no matter
Is that you
Go
there,
ahead,
Mikey?
son. Thank you.
If these pitchers hold the Yankees down, you could be
You
looking
guys
at a game where they
give
might
me
lose
silent
3-1,
treatment?
4-1.
Nah, but listen to Mikey talk a little bit about Mets baseball there, Mikey. Taking a nap and woke up with a fart.
He farted?
He did, Mikey. Caller wakes him up. He says something, farts. All of a sudden, his eyes goes big and broad. Ah! He turned over to me. He said, Mikey, was that you, Mikey? I said, I'm Mad Dog. And no, it wasn't me.
When did you first get started? Did you call yourself the Mad Dog, or did other people start calling you that?
That was all Mikey. Mikey had the idea. He said we
He's
need...
the one who started calling you Mad Dog?
That's right. If he said it's Mike and Chris, it's boring. We need my name, Mike, at the top of the marquee, and then we're going to follow up by something vicious like a Mad Dog.
Remember, what's the guy used to the guy on the Post, one of the critics, used to call
Chipmunk fart.
The kennel keeper.
Kennel
The
keeper.
Pope. No, we used to call him the Pope, I thought.
That's right. We're the sports pope.
Called him the kennel keeper, and he called the show Fran Dog.
Fran Dog. That's right.
Fran Dog.
Aren't you guys getting together
fan
soon,
of
Mad
Mike
Dog?
Francesa.
Getting together. We've been together, Mikey, every day. 3 o'clock, drive home. What are you talking about?
I keep forgetting. I apologize. You're right.
I know we're in a quarantine. It's hard to remember things, but this is crazy.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's all right, Mikey.
All right.
Forgive you.
So
Tough
what are you
times.
guys talking about?
Me,
Talk
Mikey.
about your roast beef, your cold cuts.
Yeah, I got a bag. I got a full trunk. You guys can witness the family delivery. There we go. All right.
Oh, this should be good. We're gonna see Melissa, the great Melissa.
No, I don't think she wants to come. She'll come to the door. I'll put the picture on. She's gonna be pissed off at me if I show her. You know that.
Yes, I know. That's why I'm asking.
Probably the same look she makes every day when you turn back. You turn home.
Look at that beard. Would you shave that thing already? Ugh.
I'm
It's a mess.
Say hi. Oh,
No,
see, I told you. I told you. You hear her?
Hi,
What,
Melissa.
what'd you say? Give me the puppy. Come here, Cooper. No. Why?
Hi, Mel.
Everybody. They all saying hello. Bobby said hello. Mad Dog said hello.
Hey, Melissa from Madison Paper got on a fan.
Hi, Cooper.
She won't let me.
I got to go, Mikey.
wait,
I got things to
Look
do
at this.
here.
Hold on. Look at this.
It's a house,
Wow,
Mikey.
nice picture.
No, look.
What is that?
Just married.
That's the Easter Bunny.
That was the Easter Bunny?
That was the Easter Bunny.
Where's the Passover mensch?
Oh, they're coming after you.
As they should, Mikey. I got to get out of here.
It's busy out there.
I got strawberry. It is busy out here, man. This this road.
I know, but people got to go home. What are they doing out there?
I got to tell you something. Since I've been doing it 22nd of March, this is probably the first day that there's a lot of people out. What?
That's not good.
I went to the deli already, honey. I took care of everything and did my show. I'm amazing. I'm a wonderful husband. No.
Hey, my computer just glitched here. You guys all wrapping up? I see.
Let's wrap it up.
No, I see Anthony doing nothing, and then you guys are hanging, looking pretty relaxed.
Yeah.
Let's end it.
I was just outside. All right, so you want to have Graz end it? Bobby, since it's your version, go ahead. You wrap it up for us.
Oh, I didn't even know the whole time. I did not know this is my version.
This is yours.
Where's Graz?
Here he is.
I'm right here.
Take us out of here.
Thanks. For quarantine life, for Bobby in the backyard with a Cardinal, for Richie Zarelli feeling fatigued but getting better every day, for Michael O'Toole for putting this whole stuff hanging out with us. We wish everybody we want health, wealth, and happiness. I hope everybody stays healthy. Stay inside, folks. Listen to what they're saying because it's real. We love you. If you can borrow is Bonnie Sinisi, who's still going with her boyfriend right now. It's been 72 hours. Bobby, I love you. Thank you for everything. Bobby and Zarello, Richie Zarelli.
Thanks, Graz.
The work with Mike and Pete, Michael O'Toole.